a checking account. Let's analyze it. A couple pros are that it's easily accessible, and this account is meant for transactions. It's meant for things to be exchanged back and forth. So that's why we put any money that's going to be spent within this month into this type of account. It's easily liquidated. The only downside to a checking account is that it typically won't give you a great return rate. Usually they'll either give you 0 back, or they'll give you a very, very small fraction of a percentage, like 0.01. This moves us along to savings accounts. These are fairly easy to access your funds. However, the downside is that they may place a limit on the number of withdrawals you could do on the account for free. And 2, the return rate typically isn't all that great, especially if you're at a bank instead of a credit union, which we'll be talking about the difference with some videos to come. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Money market accounts. With these, you'll get a little bit more bang for your buck versus a savings account. With these, you can write checks, and you might even be able to have a bank card as well. Really got to read the fine print, but every bank is different. Now, some of the cons to a money market account is that A, these return rates, though better than a savings account, still aren't beating the 3% inflation rate. And B, in order to continue to get your returns and your dividends on this account, is that there's usually a minimum account balance that you must meet in order to keep getting those dividends. And it could be quite pricey, somewhere around a few thousand. But if you got it, then there's nothing to worry about. CDs, Certificate of Deposits. CDs are a good tool because some of them can keep you right up there with the inflation rate. The downside to these is that your money is contained inside of a CD and it gets locked up for quite some time. If you try to withdraw the money before the maturity date, then it'll incur a fee. So do some proper planning before dropping any cash into here. Individual investment accounts with brokers such as our favorite Vanguard, one of the cheapest brokers on the market. The pros to an investment account is that you have the opportunity to see exponential growth. Also, typically, there's no penalties when you withdraw. Alongside that is there might be some tax workarounds depending on how you use the funds. Also, there are lots of different choices as to what you're actually investing in and how you're investing into it, such as 529 plans, stocks, bonds, annuities, ETFs, mutual funds. The list goes on, but you get the point. Now, to get your money from these, of course, you would have to sell the shares and wait for the money to process, then pay taxes for each share sold. And in most cases, this money doesn't grow overnight. But I'd have to say it's definitely worth the wait. An organizational investment account. With this type of account, you basically get the same pros and you get the same cons. The only difference is this account is open under the business name, which can open a lot of doors and opportunity in the future. The last type of account is retirement accounts. Now, the good thing about retirement accounts is that they can see some exponential growth as well, and it can grow tax-free. The only stipulation to this is that you can't take the money out of a retirement account until you're about 60 years old, at least without incurring a bit of penalties and taxes, that is. That concludes our intro to investing and basic account management. Hope you all enjoyed. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to our channel so you can see all of our latest videos as we release them. Best of luck to you. Until next time, this is Free Game University, the one-stop shop. Valuable information, 100% free. Thank you.